Why a gospel song this time around? It would be remiss of me not to record one given my background. It really was only a matter of time. You see, I grew up in church with my dad being a minister and my mom being what Americans would refer to as the first lady of the church. With that said, along with me loving God and being a believer, I don't think I need to elaborate any further. What makes this project so special? I'd say all of my projects are special, but what makes this project special to me is the fact that I hired other creatives, musicians, singers, and personnel to help bring this song that I produced, wrote, composed to light. All of those talents combined together could only mean one thing: amazing. What's the song about? I'd say the song is about thanking the Most High for his endless mercies towards us, admission and admiration. Why make reference to Most High and not God? I studied at two universities in Manhattan, New York. During this period, I would have met people from all walks of life: atheists, Buddhists, Hindus, Muslims, Jews, Taoists, Sheiks, Satanists, you name it. We all would have had conversations about our respective faiths at some point. Yes, these conversations were quite controversial, yet interesting, but I came to one conclusion. That conclusion is, no matter who you are or where you're from, you must believe that there is someone or something greater than yourself. You must believe this something or someone is supernatural, omnipresent, omnipotent, and you should at least acknowledge that someone or thing. I shared this notion with all of them and they agreed. I say that to say, even though I'm singing the song from a Christian perspective, I'd like to say this song is applicable to people from all over the world. People from all walks of life. I don't mean to be contentious, but what is one thing a Christian or a believer of their faith should not do? One thing a Christian or a believer of their faith, or anyone as a matter of fact, should not do is judge. I don't judge, and I often urge people not to judge. I'm going to use some examples from my personal experiences instead of giving a general response. I have 3 friends: Rory, TJ, and Nicholas. One day in New York City, 2013, Rory and I were at his hotel chilling before going out to turn up. While chilling, we decided to order some food. The food came, and he decided to eat. But before doing so, he said his prayers. I'm going to fast forward a bit. Last year when I hit up Rory for his birthday, his response to me was, "Yeah, thank you, Adriel. I just came from praying to God, thanking him for blessing my life, etc., etc." Now, I saw Rory an hour before his birthday. We, along with some other friends, were out chilling, hanging out, having a good time. He could have easily turned up into his birthday. Instead, he decided to leave moments before his birthday, head home, and pray his way into his birthday. Now, I find that to be admirable. I have Christian associates who have forgotten how meaningful the act of prayer is. And I feel as though a lot of people forget when things are good and remember when things are bad. A lot of people seldom pray when things are going good in their lives, but they sure know how to pray up a storm when things are going bad. How about be consistent, and pray every day. Pray through the good and the bad times. Pray through the happy and the sad times. TJ. TJ is known by some to be a joker, the guy that talks nonsense every single day, make you laugh constantly. He's also known by others to be the hype man. Now, TJ and I speak every single day, and believe it or not, we have a lot of deep, serious conversations. We would speak about God, we would speak about Christianity, we would speak about other faiths. TJ would actually come to me with scripture verses that he'd like to live by, abide by. Now, I have Christian associates who interact with people on a daily basis, and those people would never think in their lifetime that these Christian associates are Christians or believers. I'd go as far as to say that these Christian associates at times display acts that are definitely not in alignment with Christian teachings. And the only time that they decide to be Christ-like or Christian-like is when they go to church, on a Sunday when they're around their friends. Now, I say all of that to say and to ask, is the joker / hype man / worldly person really lost? Is the Christian associate really grounded? Is the Christian associate really saved? Food for thought. Nicholas. A lot of people would see Nicholas and say, oh man, Nicholas is a serious dude, and he hangs with a lot of serious dudes. Yeah. One day, Nicholas called me and he said, Adriel, I want to do this thing, and I want you to be a part of this thing. I want you to witness this thing. He just flew in from New York to Barbados. When he told me that, I told him yes immediately. As a matter of fact, I was super happy for Nicholas, really super happy. I'd say, too, that I was proud. I am proud, I'd say. He took a really important step, a really significant step in the Christian culture, a step that I myself have not even taken. I say that to say many people would see Nicholas and I together and they'd make assumptions. They are Christian associates who'd even be forward enough to say, hey, Nicholas, I'd like to talk to you and share the gospel with you, not knowing that he's already taken that important, significant step. And I haven't. My name is Adriel Cumberbatch. Thank you for listening. I'd like to let you all know that I have a single coming out really, really soon. I hope that you all will have a listen. I hope you all will enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you again. Blessings.